Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be testing out a foundation. Juvia's Place came out with another foundation. You guys know they just released the super full coverage one that was like a soft matte, but they came out with a stick foundation. Sorry about the lighting. It's coming through the window like this. But it is supposed to be a multi-purpose foundation stick. And yeah, I just think it's supposed to be like a more natural, you know, type of deal, but I think still be full coverage. Let me read it. Yes, it's supposed to be full coverage still, but still be radiant and not be so matte. So let's go right ahead and get started and try this out. Okay, so the packaging of the foundation, it's in a plastic little, you know, stick container. It looks like this, spins up, and I guess you really don't get that much product, but if it's supposed to be full coverage, you don't need that much, but we'll see. So yeah, like I said before, it's supposed to be full coverage and it's supposed to glide on seamlessly to cover imperfections. It's infused with shea butter and oil controlling ingredients to aid in a long wear time while providing radiant skin. So we'll see. I'm going to do a really good test today because I'll probably go to the gym and we'll see if it'll last. So first I'm going to prime with my Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer. It looks like this, like a little balm type. That. And I will push this into my T-zone. Just to fill in my pores because I do have larger pores right here in my T-zone. And I do get oily in this section of my face. And since we're testing out a new foundation, I'm going to use what I know works and what lasts a long time. Alright. Then I haven't done this in a while, but I want to do the Smashbox primer water. I used to love using primer waters and I haven't in a while, so I'm going to do it. Just to give me some hydration to this face. And then I'm extra, so I'm gonna add, of course, my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I seriously love this stuff. So hydrating. Feels so good. Doesn't break me out or anything. So I really, really love this. Alrighty. So we're gonna let that dry. Okay, so I do have my brush and my sponge. Normally with stick foundations, oh, there's dog hair on my sponge. But normally with stick foundations, I always use a brush because it just, you know, blends it out a little bit better than a sponge will. But we'll see. Alright, so let's go on ahead. And I got the shade Dominica. There. And we're just gonna swipe this on. Ooh, this shade looks really, really orange. Okay, it wasn't like that in the store when I swatched it, because I did swatch it in the store. The shade match. Probably gonna have to try this down. Alright. Let's see. This is not full coverage at all. I have some breakouts here and it is not covering it. As you can see, it is like blending out so weird. It's like blending out to nothing. Oh god. I'm praying this video is not fail. Okay. It doesn't look drying at all. It looks okay. But it literally blends out to nothing. Like, there's like hardly, I mean there's color there because it is darker than my actual skin. But on my forehead, it's like gone. All right, let's pray a sponge will help us. I'm kind of like putting a lot. No, this is like even harder. Oh, I'm not liking the way this is looking. It gets creamy when it goes on, but as you're trying to blend it out, it's so hard. Oh. Okay guys, right off the bat, I'm not liking this at all. It's giving me no coverage. It's like spotty right here. Oh. Alright, let's do another layer. This is not even medium. This does not look good on me. What the heck? Okay. I'm going to swipe some more. It's supposed to be full coverage, and it is not giving me that. So you're going to use a lot of product if you're trying to get full coverage. So this is 2 layers of the foundation. And it's like getting stuck right here. Like it's really hard to blend out. But it does look, you know, just natural on the skin, not too matte. Doesn't look bad in my nose area either. You're just gonna use a lot of product and it's really hard to blend out, but you gotta work it. Maybe if you use like some sort of oil underneath, like the Smashbox oil, or I think NYX has oil, maybe it'll help glide it on better. But with the products I used, it's really hard to blend. But it is not looking like super terrible. It's not looking, you know, cakey or anything. I just don't think it's full coverage. And you're gonna use a lot of product, which I just did. Because when I wear foundation, I at least want like a medium coverage. So let's just keep moving on. Well, I'm just gonna leave it as is, like this. Doesn't look too bad. My chin situation, not really cool, not my breakouts, but you know. All right, so concealer. So for concealer, I'm going to use my Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer by Mercier in 2W. I haven't used this in a while. This is why I'm going to use it. I really love this concealer. I forgot just about how much I love this concealer. I used to use it all the time. Alright, my sponge. I like cleaned out my makeup today and I found concealers that I forgot I even had, like the Mercier one. So thought I'll give it a try with this foundation and see. It's blending out nicely on top of this foundation. Okay, so the concealer blended really nicely on top. It still is looking natural. Yep, it still looks natural, not too matte. I think it's good. I think my one issue is that how hard it is to blend out and how much product I have to use. initially. It's definitely not like my Hourglass Seamless Stick Foundation, whatever it's called. That one is like full coverage. It blends out so nicely and doesn't leave you like splotchy or anything. It just, with the brush, it just blends right out. This one gotta work a little bit more. So I do want to do some cream contour to see how the cream contour blend out, and I'm using the Colourpop No Filter Stick Foundation in Deep Dark 190C. I've really been loving this to contour. It blends out so nicely. I've really been enjoying it. Then I always go over top with the sponge to make sure everything is blended in nicely together. And I'm gonna get a little close-up look. Blended nicely on top. Looks good. Okay. So now I will go off camera and finish off the rest of my makeup, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so this is the final look. Everything blended out great on top. I think it looks really natural. It doesn't look too matte, doesn't look too dewy. I even set my face and it still looks natural. When I applied it, it looked natural finish. Not even like satin, it just natural. And yeah, my pores don't look huge, which I like. I hate when my pores look huge with the foundation. And I did a super simple look just because I am going to the gym, so I don't want a full-blown eyeshadow, cut crease, smoky eye, whatever. So super simple, and I think it looks really good close up. Not full coverage. My breakout right here is still popping through, which I don't care at all. But yeah, I think it looks good. It's looking good. At first I was like, oh, this is gonna be a fail, but no, it actually looks pretty good. And I did set my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter. I always set my face after foundation, so I'm giving it, you know, the fair shot. Looks good, looks natural, doesn't look cakey. I would say only issue I have is when you're blending it out. It is tough, like you gotta work it. It's not one of those foundations you can just do swipe on and blend out and you're done in a minute. You're gonna have to work at it. And with the sponge, no, it does not blend out easy at all with the sponge. I would definitely recommend the brush, but you will have to work it just a little. But yeah, so far it's looking good. It is, hold on, I gotta get my phone. It is 1:34, so I'm going to wear this as long as I can, and then I will check back in with you guys to see how this wears. I'm hoping it lasts because it's looking really good and just natural. It's not looking cakey or anything, but we will see, because you guys know I'm going to the gym and I'm going to be in the sauna and everything. So, and I have foundations that will last in the sauna. All I have to do is pat where I like start to get a little, you know, oiling and sweaty, but after I walk out and I like have cooled down, they look fine. So I'm hoping this one does that. So we'll just have to see, and I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Okay guys, so I just finished my workout, and this foundation, oh my god, has not broken up at all. I'm of course a little bit sweaty because I was in the sauna, but my like face doesn't sweat that much, so it still looks really good. I thought my nose was gonna be like a greasy mess, but it's not. You can tell it's oily from where I was sweating, but it's not breaking up. It looks really good. I probably just need a blot and it'll be good to go. But so far this foundation has held up really good, even with a workout. So I'll see you guys in just a little while. Okay guys, so we have reached the end of the night, and wow, this foundation held up so good, which I did not expect at all. The only thing I could say is it has come off right here and on my chin. Definitely on my chin and right here, but the rest of my face is still holding up really good. My highlight is still on, blush, bronzer, everything. My nose is shiny, but it's not super cakey at all. It started to come off a little bit right here too, but nothing crazy. I think it still looks really good. What do you guys think? I don't think it's that bad. So, but my final thoughts of this is that I don't like how much I have to work it in. It takes me a long time to get it in, and it takes a lot of product to get to the coverage that I'm looking for. If you're not looking for a super full coverage, then maybe just that little bit is fine for you. But for me, I like it more medium or full coverage, and I would need those 2-3 layers of it. But adding 2, it wasn't cakey. It still looks natural and pretty and not too matte, not super dewy, radiant either. I think it's that perfect natural finish. Now, what I would give this foundation, I think I would give it about a C+. Yeah, C+. Just because it did last super long. It looked natural. But like I said, having to work it in that much is just too much. It's a lot of work. I'm not gonna lie. I know it sounds lazy, but it's a lot of work when I know that I can just get a liquid foundation and it'll blend in super quick, or another type of stick foundation that'll blend much quicker, easier. And the weird thing is, once I swiped it on, it seemed super creamy, but as I was blending out, that's when it was hard. So it's really weird. But overall, I don't think it's a bad foundation. It lasted me 8 hours. I've been wearing this for about 8 hours. I went to the gym and everything, and it held up and got in the sauna. I think it's not bad to go to a workout, sauna, have it on for 8 hours. It's definitely, I think it's a C+. And since it's not too radiant, I think my oily skin people, you guys can try it. Dry skin, I don't know, kind of on the fence on it just because of how hard it was to blend out. I'm afraid that maybe, even though the natural finish, it might cling onto dry patches possibly. I'm not, like I said, maybe use something super duper moisturizing underneath, like an oil or some sort of like maybe a radiant primer, and it'll maybe blend out better. I just didn't use that. I used a curving primer, my spray, and the pore filling primer. But maybe next time I'll try something more hydrating and see if it blends out better and how long it'll last me, because since I do have combination skin, I'm not sure how long it's gonna last me. But the glow I'm getting from it, just from the 8 hours, I really like it. It's not like, oh my god, I'm a grease ball. I think it looks good how it is. But yeah, I am talking way too much. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy first impressions, foundation reviews, you name it. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.